on Monday, the 14th of November 2022, 10 a.m. I am Councillor James Henton and I will be chairing today's meeting. Just to make you aware, today's meeting will be recorded. Can you please ensure that your phones are switched to silent for the duration of the meeting? Would members, officers and attendees who are present in the committee rooms today please use their microphones when speaking? When you are not speaking, can I ask that you ensure your microphone is switched to mute? If you have any questions, please raise your hand or electronic if attending virtually. Agenda item 2. Are there any declarations of interest? If yes, Sarah will forward you an electronic form for you to complete and return to her. Sarah? Agenda item 3, I have none. Agenda item 4 is on pages 3 to 18 of the circulated report pack and is here for decision. Mr. Chappell, would you please introduce the report?
Yeah, thank you, Chair. Good morning, committee. Agenda item 4, this is an application for the grant of a premises licence for Murphy's Main Stage, 18 Station Road in Port Talbot, the applicant being a Mr. Philip Murphy. Members will note that the licence application is set out in the report at paragraphs 4 to 44, along with the information provided by the applicant on how he proposes to promote the licensing objectives, and that is at paragraphs 45 to 61. There were representations received in respect of the application from the police and the legal regulatory officer, being the licensing officer, and these representations are attached to the report at Appendix 1 and 2 respectively. The police requested additional conditions be attached to the licence, and the legal regulatory officer just wanted to clarify the times for the sales of alcohol. The applicant subsequently agreed to the additional conditions and confirmed the hours of operation. Consequently, all parties are now satisfied and the application is before members today for approval. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chappell. Do members have any questions? No.
I'd like to propose, Chair, if that's okay. Because all of the conditions by the objectees have been agreed with the applicant, I would move that we approve this application.
I second that.
Thank you very much, both.
To approve the application, Chair.
Thank you very much, Sarah. Agenda item 5. I would like to bring the committee members' attention to agenda item 5, which is on pages 19 to 90 of the circulated pack. Mr. Chappell, would you please provide the committee with an update of
for the review of a premises licence, the premises being the other place, brackets Live Lounge, 9 Annasterry Road in Pontardawe. The applicant for the review is the Environmental Health Department. The Licensing Authority Chair received additional information on Thursday afternoon last week. There was some from the licence holder in support of the premises, but there was a significant amount of additional information from Environmental Health, and simply due to the amount of additional information required to be circulated to all parties prior to the hearing, it's felt that there would have been insufficient time for the information to be fully considered. It is proposed, therefore, that the hearing today be adjourned. And that should be adjourned until the next meeting of the Licensing and Gambling Acts Subcommittee, which is scheduled for 10 a.m. on the 12th of December 2020. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Mr. Chappell. The subcommittee note that a significant quantity of documents were duly served on Thursday of last week, 10th of November, to the Licensing Authority. What are members' views on this and whether we need to adjourn on this item? Yes, Councillor Patterson.
Thank you, Chair. In light of what Mr. Chappell has just said about the volume of literature at a very late stage, I would propose that we do exactly as he suggests. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Patterson. Could I please have a seconder?
Yep, I'll second that proposal.
Thank you, councillor. Thank you. If we can now vote, members, could you please raise your hand if you are in favour of the proposal? Sarah, can you please confirm?
Thank you, Chair. I can confirm the motion has passed.
Thank you, Sarah. Consequently, the subcommittee note. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the subcommittee note that a significant quantity of documents were duly served on the licensing authority on Thursday of last week. In order to ensure that all parties have a right to a fair hearing, for all parties to carefully consider all written documentation, it is therefore in the public interest to adjourn this item. Sarah, please will you confirm?
Thank you, Chair. I can confirm the subcommittee is resolved to adjourn the item until 10 a.m. on the 12th of December 2022, which will be held on a hybrid basis at the Talbot Civic Centre and via Microsoft Teams. Under Regulation 12 and extend time under Regulation 11 of the Licensing Act 2013, Regulations 2003, as it was necessary in the public interest and to fully consider representations from all parties, as there was insignificant time to pursue all the additional written documentation. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Sarah, and thank you everyone for attending. That concludes the business for today.